Do you know what people love? Cats. People love cats. The internet is filled with memes and videos of the cutest and funniest felines. Even dogs can love cats. From films and television to fashion and home decor, cats are everywhere. And in board games, it's no different. We have cat-themed games and accessories of all shapes and sizes. From games you could find in your local Walmart to games that make you ask, what is that? And everything in between. No, really, there are a lot of board games about cats. Today, we're going to discuss the top 10 best cat-themed board games.
Felinia?
No, Connie, we'll talk about Felinia another time. Now, while compiling this list, I looked from two different perspectives. First, as a way to share board games with the cat people in your life who are not in the hobby. And second, recommendations if you already are in the hobby and already like cats. Kitten, a tin full of colorful kittens, is the least gamey game here. But don't write this one off. The idea is that a card is flipped that shows a specific stack of cats, and all players race to build it exactly. The game is small, but for anyone with young kids or adults who like quick, tiny dexterity games, the bright, colorful cat meeples and cute theme make this a quick, adorable filler to add to your game night. Cat Cafe is a roll and write, which isn't a term that your cat-loving friend may be familiar with, but they likely are familiar with games like Yahtzee. Cat Cafe similarly has you rolling dice and making choices on how to spend the values. In so doing, you score along numerous cat trees and cat-themed items. It offers some thinkiness while still being a quick, cozy game that has fun with its theme. For anyone who knows Root, it's one of the most visually deceptive games out there. Its charming artwork belies its rich depth and complexity. Root is an asymmetric game where every player controls a different faction with unique abilities in a race to control the woodlands. Now, it's true that only one faction, the powerful Marquis de Cat, is feline-themed. However, the winsome artwork and little orange meeples make for a heavy saturation of cat. So if you're interested in big, thinky, complex games and also love cats, then you won't do better than Root. Now, while unlike the rest of this list, the cats in this game aren't realistic and may not automatically draw a cat person in, the Isle of Cats is a phenomenal board game. It's a big box. It even makes a big noise opening the box. And the box even has a spot already set for your cat. The game is about rescuing these fantastical wild cats off of an island and onto your boat. It's a game filled with logical thinking and creative choices as you're filling your boat with the polyomino-shaped cats and trying to make them fit. It's a joyous, puzzly experience you'll want to experience again and again. Cat lovers come in all shapes, sizes, age, genders, backgrounds, etc. But like the theme here implies, many of us have that kind older cat lady in our lives, be it a mother or grandmother or family friend, and we may stereotypically but accurately easily picture them getting together with their friends to play cards. That is the Cat Ladies of Maple Street. It's a card game about that. What is essentially a cat-themed dominion, it can be an excellent first deck-building game to use to introduce your cat-loving friends to the game genre. It's a quick teach, a fun play, and very thematic. Possibly the most on-the-nose game on this list, Cat Lady celebrates what it means to be a cat lover by providing you with copious amounts of humorously named cats, treats, toys, and adorable outfits. Unlike other games on this list that cat people will like because they feature cats, Cat Lady is literally about being a cat person. Spoiling, pampering, and collecting sweet kitties is the game, and it's delivered in a smooth, approachable gaming experience. It's a perfect gift to any feline fans here in your life. Earlier we mentioned the fact that we could easily picture the cat ladies in our lives coming together to play cards. With 9 lives, between its trick-taking nature and kitschy artwork that looks shockingly reminiscent to the cat designs I remember from my grandmother's purse, no game gives me that energy more. Trick-taking games are usually suit-centric and your whole strategy comes from managing the cards you were dealt. In 9 lives, however, you can see the suits of your opponent's cards. You don't know what specific cards they have, but you could say, "Oh, Gwynedd has 4 red," which adds another level of thinkiness to your strategy. If you want a highly replayable, unique card game, check out 9 Lives. Calico may be the first game many would think of when thinking of good cat-themed board games, and rightly so. It's a stellar competitive puzzle-like experience that evokes all of the aforementioned vibes of coziness you associate with loving your feline friends. But don't let the darling sleeping cats on quilts fool you. Calico can be a brain burner as you try and balance your choices to complete your quilt to obtain the optimum amount of victory points. However, Calico balances being straightforward and relaxing with being mentally strenuous in a way that few games can. The Quantum Trick-Taking Game. I'd say the only reason this game isn't number 1 on this list is because the cat theme is ultimately nebulous at best. The cat artwork is wonderful and definitely a drive used to introduce it to folks, But in all reality, it's the function of this game that's remarkable. It rightfully describes itself as an experiment rather than being just a game. Cards with no suit until you assign it, and then once you do it, eliminates that combination from being played the rest of the round. Thus, the game is constantly constricting your options, which means that every card played is vitally important to the game. All that being said, and it's still so easy to teach and can be played effortlessly and quick, it's a resplendent design and is one of the best card games I've ever played. Earlier I said a game was the most on-the-nose choice for this list, when in fact, our number 1 is the most on the nose. Boop is simply excellent. There are a lot of long-lasting, iconic, abstract strategy games like chess and checkers out there. Do you love classic nostalgic games and have been longing to fill that gap between backgammon and Chinese checkers on your shelf? Do you also love cats? Well then Boop is for you. The gameplay is eloquent and intuitive in and of itself, but the theme, being cats, makes the whole thing come together so nicely. Your pieces are kittens meant to boop other kittens off the board, which is a cozy little quilt on a bed. You line up your kittens, they become cats. They're now stronger, and you keep on booping. Is it overtly adorable? Yes. Is it a fabulous exercise in critical thinking? 100%. It's a game anyone can learn because of its efficiency, that honestly should be on everyone's shelves. And yes, if you're a cat lover and you only have one board game, it should be Boop. Thank you all for watching the top 10 board games for cat people. What other cat games do you love? Did I miss your favorite? Did this list help you and now you want to check one of these games out? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to boop your cat.